Eljay?
Yeah?
I really want to see the new recap review. Where can I go?
Well, I'll tell you, little Johnny. If you head on over to vessel.com/the TTV channel, you'll find all of our content, recap reviews, mock spotlights, and more on Vessel a week early. That's right, a full 7 days before we release it on YouTube. Not only that, but content from tons of other creators all across the internet. In order to access it, you need to sign up for early access, which is only $3 a month. It's a really great deal, and it helps us create better, higher quality content that gets you guys in on the loop a whole week early.
Wow! I'm gonna go sign up right now!
You do that, little Johnny. You do that.
I'm ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sync.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TTV Podcast, episode 192.
Mardi Gras!
Mardi Gras!
What was it, 200?
Oh, look at that professional Mardi Gras. Right after he says
Mardi
the
Gras!
episode title. There's
Is it
certain people
actually
here that could,
professional,
well, I mean, there's some people here that could stand to learn when they say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not pointing any fingers, but
Two
Mardi
people
Gras?
here. There. Yeah, thanks, man.
Mardi Gras!
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras!
Mardi
Stop
no,
this
too much.
madness.
No, that's enough.
This
Gras?
madness.
Hey,
You're
everybody,
gonna run
welcome to
into
TTV
the ground.
Podcast.
Yes, hello.
Meso already said
Hello,
that.
friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to say something that's not Mardi Gras.
You just
say
said something
Trying
that
to
was Mardi
contribute to
Gras by
someone.
saying there was not something that was Mardi Gras. So.
Kahi,
Speaking
if
of
you wanna
guys,
say
who
something
are we?
else-
Too early.
Shut the flying beans. I just.
Wow.
You do that all the time, though.
Beans.
Really?
What? No. I do that because Meso, it just drags on and on and on, and Meso doesn't take the initiative. And
I just
To
like
you.
talking to you
To
guys.
you
my
it
good
drags
friends.
to reasonable people. So yeah, me.
Meso, you have no friends.
Speaking of friends, who
I'm
are
your
we?
friend, Meso.
I
There we
Any
go.
friends? Prpl.
Oh,
I can't understand
guys.
anything
Hey
anybody's
guys, X is
saying.
here.
Welcome
Who?
back.
Aww.
Speaking of X, prepare to not enjoy this podcast at all because there's so many people on
Speaking
that
of X,
you will
who are
never
we?
be. Well, you're interrupting me right now.
Can I just say? Can I say something? Some piece of trivia?
I don't
Is
know,
that-
can you?
Maybe you'll if you wait and see. But right
Well, I wouldn't see, I'd have to
this
hear.
year, the first Shrek movie is 15 years old.
Ew.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll actually watch it.
Okay.
I knew it! Just somehow Meso would turn this around, or don't know anything.
Why did you have to make that about you, Meso?
Birthday.
I'm just
No one
saying,
cares
maybe
about
I'll,
you,
maybe
Meso.
I'll have an excuse to watch it. I don't know.
I mean,
As you-
you'll become a believer, etc.
And I'm sounding
Whatever,
kinda
like
dumb
famous
with
movies released
How
this
it's
year,
fun,
or
man.
15 years ago.
Finger and a thumb
Yep.
in the shape
No
of a
copyrighted
hole
music.
on a forehead.
Well, I mean, she's so sick, it barely sounds like the original, so.
Now, honestly.
Yeah, I
thought
didn't realize that was
I thought
Viper.
that was.
Yeah, I thought that was Ben. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Wow.
Sound like that?
What was it that
I
you
guess I
said
kinda
earlier,
do.
Purple?
Hey guys, you know what
I
also
have no
was
idea.
15
I said
years
a lot
old
of
today?
things.
Windows XP.
Did Shrek really come out the same time as
Nobody
Windows
cares.
XP?
Something about Windows?
Kill everything.
Hey, I care about Windows XP.
Today I
you
learned
don't.
Windows XP
Yes,
came out on
I
the
do.
same
I
day
used
as
Windows
Shrek.
XP for
Guys.
years.
I know,
Can
same.
you believe it,
There's
guys?
so many
What
people
happened
here.
to Windows XP?
Today?
Is he doing alright? What's...
You?
Also, the iPod. The iPod was released
Wow.
15 years
You know
ago.
what else is
Wait.
15 years old today?
Kahi-
15-year-olds.
Yeah, everybody
XP is
who's 15-year-old is 15 years old.
What were
Windows
you gonna say
XP
about-
is 14 years old, not 15.
Wow.
It says
One
it
more
was
year,
released
it'll be
here.
15, but by that time, everyone who's 15 will be 16, so it's...
Windows XP is launched by Microsoft August 24th, 2001.
So anyway,
Okay.
Okay, now it's time
But
to
it's
introduce
not-
ourselves, I think.
It's not August
I'm
yet.
Purple Dragon.
It's
No,
still
shut-
14
you're
years.
last!
No,
It's still 14 years. We haven't reached August yet.
Oh,
Amazing.
but I can't wait till we do, cause Brick Fair.
Can you shut up? No one
Hey.
cares.
Are you kidding me? You're telling me to shut up when Prpl over there's interrupting left and right?
I
and
kind of
saying
just tune
things
her
out
out,
of
to be
order?
honest. I've gotten quite used to doing that.
Yes.
Wow,
That's fair.
I think
thanks.
someone
I'm
interrupted someone
sure
else's
you-
interruption at this point.
All right, well, I'm
Interruptception.
I'm Messinac.
I'm messing back. I'm messing back.
I'm messing at
Okay.
I'm messing
I'm
at
actually.
Mesoception.
Why is this so hard to do?
Hey,
We've
Meso,
done
can you
this
say your name one more
so
time?
many years.
Okay, I got this. Don't worry about it. I'm Messinac.
I'm Bartered.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Venom.
I'm Viper.
I'm EXX.
I'm Purple Dragon.
Hey, welcome to episode 192 of the TTV podcast. I apologize.
Mardi
Mardi
Gras.
Gras. Can I
if
leave
it's
now?
Too crazy
Oh.
for your preferences.
Can I
No, this
leave?
is gonna-
I don't want to
No.
be in this anymore.
No,
Okay.
Ben.
Bye.
You can
No,
leave when you were gonna
no,
leave
Ben.
anyway.
Please stay. I enjoy your company. It is welcome.
That's like a badge of honor to hear that.
I enjoy your warm embrace
Okay,
when you
so
hold me
wait,
at night.
Grace is taking me a bit too long.
Get a room, guys.
Get to the plugs quickly.
And you know, they say
Enjoy
that
your
like
face.
every episode is somebody's first episode. I apologize, whoever the unlucky person is who picked this episode as the first episode. This is going to be a
Check out our
madhouse.
other
I am
content
here
like
all the
Bionicle
time.
Autopsy or Product Showcase.
Like
and the
Undertale,
weekend
which
reviews.
is almost done.
No, you
Man,
can't.
so
he can't see
what-
Undertale. Why would he support us if he doesn't know
Well,
who we
you
are?
should go on Vessel and support
And support
us.
us. Go to vessel.com/the TTV channel. Thanks,
Of course, I don't
Prpl.
know why they would do that if this is their first episode.
Because you love
Because
us
then they get
already.
inspired to go
Isn't
on
that right?
Vessel.
Undertale's actually about to end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
At least
actually
the
wrapped
first
it.
run.
We actually finished it last night.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Nice.
Goodness.
Finally.
Congrats.
Oh, the
We're finally gonna
abomination
finish a
comes to
Let's
an end.
Play, guys.
Okay, Meso, we have finished 3 Let's Plays.
non-Bionicle
You and me
Let's Play.
specifically have
Yeah,
finished
we finished the Hero
3
Factory Let's Play.
Plays.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, like that counts.
Rippin' Pepperoni,
Yeah, it kinda does.
Eljay and Troopers Let's Play thingy-ma-thing. That's too old.
We're still gonna do that, by the way.
Alright.
That's still.
Alright.
That's still
No,
gonna
we're
be a
not.
thing.
That's
Yep.
canceled.
You know what, Var? There's no need to be a negative Nancy.
I mean,
What
the only
about a
negative
very
thing is your
pessimistic
content.
Bar.
It's just send me a message on Twitter and Snapchat and I'll be there right there.
I don't think LJ has
Yeah,
Twitter
I'm sure
or
LD will be able to send
I
you a
don't know,
message on
just
Twitter or
send me
Snapchat.
on all the social medias.
No wonder it's not getting done.
LJ
It's
has
like, yeah,
no
LJ, you
social
can
media.
tweet me,
Not-
right? And LJ's like, and X is like, bye. Tweet me.
I will send you a message on my iRock. Okay.
All right, I will take it up and I will view your message and I will
Yeah, didn't you know LJ
and I
still
will
lives in the Stone
fulfill
Age?
the
Yeah,
request.
LJ has the brain of a caveman.
See,
What
the
else is
reason
new?
I'm saying it's my iRock is because everyone says I'm in the Stone Age.
You
Yeah.
just.
I did just say that.
Wow. You are
right.
the
I
worst.
did just say
didn't-
that.
I didn't hear you. Everyone else was
You
talking.
didn't hear him?
I didn't
LJ
hear
is
me
a
either.
caveman.
him
We all
out.
heard it. We all heard it.
That was
I
some
didn't.
great OC.
I'm sorry. I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
we're all busy mouthing too much. You can't hear us.
I think it's called talking.
Thank you.
Thanks,
All
X.
right. Well, for those of you who did buy early access, $3 a month early access subscription, thank you very much. As has already been mentioned, Undertale is going to wrap soon, but don't you worry. We have some other stuff that we'll be releasing once it ends. So we'll.
It's gonna be
Can we
really
talk
sad
about
when.
I don't think
really-
we should
no,
just
let's
yet.
not talk about
Let's
that.
wait till it's
And-
actually over. But yeah.
All right, let's tease it. We'll tease
Spoiler
it.
alert.
No, I'm not
No.
talking now. I said we'll do it in the
This is
future.
my
Its
tease, as far as
existence
I'm
like
considering.
that.
We have something
You're such
coming.
a
It's already
tease.
been done. It'll be
That's what I'm-
released
that's
when
what I'm
the tale's
saying.
over. So. Yeah.
It's gonna be sad
Won't
when
be as
Undertale's
good.
over, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause people seem to really like Undertale. It's
Perhaps
I'm
one day you
kinda-
will
kinda
return
sad.
for a genocide run.
There's not really much to record. Like, it's just killing a bunch of people.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's so fun. I've been doing my genocide run.
That
on
sounds a lot
Undertale.
more entertaining than whatever trash you've been putting out.
Hi, Venom's
At least it's
here.
better than Mock Spotlight.
Is it really though?
Yes.
I mean,
Nah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I will say this though. At least with the Undertale Let's Play, what's on screen matches up with what you're hearing, Mr. Mr. Ending Score.
Low blow, man.
The Vin
Low blow.
Bashathon.
Oh, so if you're only hearing Prpl and Var the whole time, well, Var is fine, but then the Prpl just kind of sucks away all the quality.
Wow. Savage.
So
like a
there's
black
too much purple.
The purple plague.
30% on the tomato meter.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Who ordered medium roast?
Nice.
I'm just gonna check the views on Mock Spotlight right now.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Alright.
Do it.
Nah.
So
continue.
anyway, keyword Bionicle.
I don't know.
For those of you who are looking for Bionicle news, this podcast is getting released at a moderately inconvenient time, kind of similar to Journey to 1. If you're looking for our thoughts on Graphic Novel 2, it's coming out the day after we put this up on Vessel, which you should totally go watch the podcast on if you're not already. 1 week early access for free. But next episode, we'll be talking about Graphic Novel 2, Battle of the Mask Makers, and our thoughts on that. But this week, you'll have to be content with miscellaneous stuff. I thought that was me for a second. I heard a loud noise, and I was like, is that a car? No.
Wait,
It is a car.
You
Wait,
mistook
wait,
the
what
sound
car?
of a car as yourself
Yeah.
speaking?
It was somebody coming from somebody else's mic, but I thought it was
There
mine.
was a car.
Are you sure?
Some noise, a plane or
It was a car. It was a car that drove by my apartment.
Kahi, I think you're hearing things.
You too? It's
No,
spreading.
Well, I mean, I am hearing the car. Yes.
I also heard a car. Maybe it's the same car.
Wow, I'm hearing like
I also
10
heard the
people
sound of
talking
a.
all at once.
Yeah, I
This is
heard
crazy.
the sound of a dying podcast.
Podcast rock.
I
Yeah,
heard
I'm
the
finding the
sound
notification
of
bar
the
glitching out is
audience's
more
attention
interesting than this
dying.
podcast right now.
I already made that joke in Undertale Purple.
Yeah, well, I just stole it.
Yeah, but nobody watches Undertale, so we gotta like.
that's just
Yeah, as far as we're
Yeah.
concerned, it's a new joke.
That's just not true at all.
Yeah, like literally everyone on Tumblr has played Undertale, so it's a large audience already.
As far as
Unfortunately.
Bionicle news this week, we've only got miscellaneous scraps. We've got the Chapter Book 3 title, which is what, Escape from the Underworld?
Yep.
Oh, please let them face off the version of the devil. Please let that be the thing. Like, they go to
Don't fight the
to
Bionicle
Bionicle
devil.
Afterlife, and they have to go into like the underworld and fight like Hades, Bionicle Hades. I don't
That
know who.
sounds
It's
like
Makuta,
Ninjago
though.
They're
season
gonna
1.
they're gonna
or
fight
pilots, I mean.
Bionicle Hades.
I'd buy the heck out of that, but I doubt they'll
Of
go
course
that
you
route.
would.
Wow.
I just checked my
Someone
phone
should
and
make
noticed
that.
I have a missed call from Meso. Hey, Meso, can you go away?
Listen, you weren't on! I called everybody!
He just wanted to talk.
I'll call you Var.
Yeah.
You did call everyone Meso.
He
I
didn't call
fell-
me.
I fell to the floor, dude.
No one likes you. X.
Trying to get to
I'm
the
here
phone.
too.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yes, you are a problem.
Oh,
Every time I see a call from Meso,
Wow.
now Purple's sending me text messages. Go away.
Then put your phone down. Don't be on your phone during the podcast.
Yeah, it's
I
like
checked
now,
it because I
Var.
got a Snapchat, LJ, which is also from Purple. Oh, wait, no, actually it was from Viper.
Great, proving
Oh,
Good job.
oh, hey, I got one from her too.
Oh yeah, I got a
do?
scepter from Viper as well.
Oh,
do
yeah.
we have
Hey, I
man.
did get a Snapchat from Viper.
do we have like an official Snapchat?
Ah!
I got a snap chisel on my iRock.
Viper, how the heck did
What?
you do that?
I
Ouch.
don't know!
Viper like sent me a Snapchat of the message board, just freaking out.
Right. And she also was like,
Right,
"We're
John,
interested in
getting
this
Snapchat
podcast."
stuff. No.
Yeah.
Sneak dissing all of us
Wow.
So-
on
Thanks,
Snapchat.
Viper.
The
I thought
other-
you cared about me.
I do, that's why
Caring
I'm
is
being
a
honest
strong
with you.
word, Purple.
Yeah,
Oh,
Carrie's
I
kind of
got-
like.
I got
Why are
another
you
joke.
tearing this podcast apart? We want to talk about things.
Purple's videos are so bad, nobody even watches her Snapchats.
I feel like you're just really insecure about things, Ben. You really want to bring in the view
Oh,
count
yeah,
of
really?
videos into this discussion, yeah. I don't know. I feel like you're just trying to prove something.
Yeah, I'm trying to prove that you guys are trash, and so is Undertale.
Why can't we be friends?
So anyway, the other main piece of news is that Bionicle.com got a decently...
Is that what you tell yourself at night, Purple?
Shut up, car!
All right, come on. Really?
Car to the
Let it go, man. Let it go.
Car.
Listen,
No.
Bionicle.com got an update of decent substance. They got
Wait, did it
some new-
really? I didn't know that.
Does it look
They got-
fancy?
No, it looks the same. But they added two new,
But
or
it's
one new
updated.
Explore page talking about the 2016 story, and most significant that I found, they've added kind of an abridged, partial version of Journey to One to the video page. Like, you can watch, like, 3 or 4 minutes of each episode, like, the first part of the episode, or, like, the midway point up to that, like, they cut out the best moments, compile it all together, and put it on the website, which I find an interesting strategy.
Abridged? Like,
Wow.
is it funny? Like, what?
No, it's
No.
like, it's the
No.
same thing, it's just, like, missing the ending, so you have to, like, go to Netflix to see the conclusion or whatever, but it's just, like, they cut down filler in the episode to where you get the basic points of the story. It's basically something to watch if you don't have Netflix that's honestly equivalent to the online animations in terms of
Okay,
length.
Meso.
Like, I'm just
Don't
saying,
do
it's
this.
the same amount of story
Don't
as, like,
diss
last
the animations. Don't diss them.
It's a cool
the
thing.
animations weren't that great.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna side with Ben here. You're not that great. But anyway,
I
See,
think
now-
you're
now
very
you're
Ask isn't that
Prpl.
great. Aw,
Well, no,
thank
to
you,
be
Ash.
fair
Hey,
though,
you're great too.
Purple not being that great does not make the web animations better or worse. So
Or
I don't know why
Undertale.
that's your
Listen.
counterpoint. It's like, hey, you know,
I don't
Eljay, you might be ugly, and I might be ugly, but however ugly you are does not affect how ugly I am.
I don't know.
It's like
Maybe
two
there's
different
like
metrics.
His ugliness rubs off
unrelated.
on you.
there
That's
can't
why
be
he
like
has to wear a
a
mask.
It's not contagious, Purple. You can't catch
Are you
ugliness.
sure?
Otherwise,
I
we
know.
would
Eljay
all
will
have
talk
horrible
about.
face rashes. Like Eljay, which is why we'd all have to wear cardboard masks
Yeah,
to
we'll
hide
be
our
wearing
horrible,
masks.
horrible disfigured face rashes.
I mean,
mean,
listen,
you might-
none of us have
like-
ever met LJ IRL yet, so
so
We wouldn't
Kahi,
know if it's
maybe you
contagious
got
or
an
not.
advanced stage of the disease. You should wear a mask
advanced
anyway.
stage.
His mannerisms are rubbing off on you,
Remember
Eljay.
that video? Or remember like that thing I did where I had to call the apartment complex and I asked if it was okay to like wear. I pretended to be LJ and I asked, "Hey, is it alright if I have a medically prescribed cardboard mask that I wear around? Do you have any policies against that?" It was like, "Yeah, I got a horrible face rash. It's a disease like leprosy, but like a little bit more severe. I have to hide it from the world."
What did they tell you?
They said, we don't really have anything against that. And I'm like, alright, cool. What's your policies
Just
on
hang up?
No, I had to ask like the whole thing. I was like, I pretended to be LJ, so I was asking like LJ specific questions, like, can you turn the Wi-Fi off in my room? I don't like. I'm a little sensitive to radiation.
We're gonna be surrounded by the Ethernet, like the Ethernet cables, like
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yep.
and then
yeah, you
LJ's
could
just
just turn
gonna be
that
like
off.
in the corner, being like, "Get away from that thing! It's dangerous."
Yeah,
That's
no,
hilarious.
at Brick Fair, you're gonna see me in a corner going, make it stop.
Make what stop? Turn off everything.
LJ's sensitive. LJ's
Yeah,
sensitive
we
to
got
Wi-Fi,
cyber
radiation, lights, normal people, socialization, mobs.
I love that. That's one of my favorite lines by LJ is that I'm sensitive to radiation. It's like I was like, yeah, you know, I'm a little sensitive to bullets. A little bit. A little allergic to bullets.
Yeah,
Especially when they're
sorry,
coming
guys.
out of guns. We're really
sorry,
sensitive to
but
that.
I'm really sensitive to air. It affects me over a long period of time.
Yeah, it's called oxidation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Everybody
burning up
goes through it.
inside.
That's how we all die.
I've got a burning passion.
Burn me up inside.
Okay.
I'm
Anyway.
sensitive to your
Yeah.
face.
Your face is sensitive.
Okay, so anyway.
Then you
You're
should use this
sensitive.
cream.
So-
How would you
Well,
know?
It's not really like the BIONICLE.com thing was any huge news. I just wanted to mention it because it was an interesting strategy by
Yeah, it was pretty dumb news.
The small versions of the episodes.
I think it's
for
pretty
free.
cool because now you get to watch them like the good parts for free without pirating them. and
Well,
stuff.
no, that's not true at all. They Meso already
Massively
mentioned how they
cut it
clipped
down.
out the good parts.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, I thought you said
they
they
had the
compiled
endings.
the good parts.
No, they cut out the
compiled the
good
important
Oh.
stuff, cut out filler, but cut out the endings too. That's the biggest point. Like, for example, the first episode cuts off before the Umarak versus Liwa fight. It ends with like Umarak capturing Uxar, and you're like, "Oh no, what happens next?"
No, I think it's a good
Gotta go to
compromise.
Netflix. Yeah.
I
Everyone
think
dies,
that Lego had to
yeah.
work hard to get that compromise on for their website, and I think it is a good compromise for people who do not have Netflix in their country or cannot pay to get Netflix to at least keep up a bit of the story and see what it's like.
Because there's also
Officially.
the Explore tab, and that I think now has the full story for the first wave, or at least most
It is
of
it's a little disappointing though. I don't know how Journey the One is going to do going forward. I don't know if there's going to be another TV show next year or not. We've been speculating on that for like the last couple weeks here. What's in store for BIONICLE
movie, I'm
2017?
telling you, it's just gonna keep going up and up for the final year. Like we've gone from short online
Going up and
animations
up.
to Netflix show to.
I mean, listen, Phil Lord, Chris Miller's BIONICLE. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd be so excited for that.
Yeah, me too. I'd go and watch that.
Pretty much the only other thing, like I will say, is like if any Lego people that manage the website happen to be watching this and haven't gotten turned off the podcast yet by my snide remarks, I have but one favor to ask of you. Please add Mask of Control to the website. I want to play it like the game. I don't have a smartphone.
Oh, is that out for smartphones yet? I honestly did not
That's
check
been
on
out
that.
for months.
I mean, I remember when it first got footage of it, and we were like, "Oh, that's cool." We made all the news videos about it, and then I just never checked out on it after that. Like it slipped my mind.
It's been out for Journey to One.
Yeah, but I want to play it. It ain't there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Maybe I should do. Maybe I should do. I'll play it and do like an app review. Like I did last.
Too
time.
late. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that'd be cool. For now, that's pretty much all. That's the website. Great news, guys.
Website
Well done.
update. Real quick, I just want to say, like Meso mentioned earlier, his second graphic novel's coming out this month in like a few days, the day after this podcast gets released. Definitely go and pre-order it, or order it, or whichever one, and get a physical, so you get it first.
Nope, you get it digital, so you don't have to worry about books.
Meso, I'm sorry, but what happens if you break your Kindle or whatever you have?
You can go on your computer and download the Kindle app and read it on your computer.
Yeah.
What if somebody logs into your account and deletes everything?
What if someone burns your house down, Eljay?
Yeah, what happens if someone murders you?
What if
or steals your book?
dies?
Or intercepts your package?
I'm sorry, one at a time, please. I know I'm
Alright, what if everything dies?
Who
We all
next has
started
the
that in like 3 different quips.
Form a line.
Who has the talking pillow? Who has the talking
Eljay,
pillow?
are you asking what happens if someone steals what you own? Because
You should
that's not
probably
exclusive
report
to
it.
digital stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, Kahi, I'm just saying.
What happens if
What
someone
happens
burns
if
your house
your
down?
account gets jeopardized and you?
Oh, well, what happens if your house burns down along with all the
What
books
happens?
in?
said that
What
like
happens if all
10
your
times
BIONICLE
now.
sets get lost in flood?
That was insensitive, Kahi. You apologize.
Yes, it
for that
was.
right now.
I'm proving my point.
Viper, don't die.
Your physical stuff can be
Oh my
lost.
god.
Viper just ripped everyone. We lost the cast. We were live on air. Just like
Oh, no.
Someone call 911. No, wait, 999. Someone call 999.
It's like every time I breathe in, it's like,
Yep, it's exactly like that.
it's like.
I feel really bad now. Not gonna lie. Like, I legitimately
Oh,
feel
guys,
bad
I'm
for making Viper
blushing
do
now.
this.
I'm blushing. I'm embarrassed. Please.
You should be.
Aww.
I mean,
Hey,
It's
I
okay,
mean,
Viper.
it could be worse. You could have made Undertale. No, I'm just
I was about to say in before job. In before job.
Man!
you guys are really salty about
I
that.
didn't realize we were.
No,
we
you
joined
guys basically just been.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it could.
Yeah, I'm just saying what everybody's thinking.
I mean,
what I
no
always
one
do.
else is thinking that.
I like Undertale.
Oh, sorry. We specifically
If it
have
was-
these conversations
If
when you're
Viper
not
was-
around.
If
Everyone
Viper
keeps
was like
talking at the
choking
same
to death.
time.
I like.
If she was, like,
Undertale,
literally-
if it wasn't
legitimately-
for the other thing that we have prepped to release pretty soon, I'd be like, do genocide right now.
Don't do it.
He's not
Once
enough, like, gameplay
you
for
shouldn't
that.
do that too soon after the first one. If you do genocide immediately, people are gonna lose interest. It's like it's like you did Monog and Monog 2, and then you did Vanog, and by the time Vanog came out, people were like, okay, we're kind of we're
There's
kind
not
of
a
done
big
at
enough
that
gap
point.
between Monog 2
Yeah.
and Vanog.
You gotta space it out a little bit.
Not that I think
but,
that
like,
playthrough would have been
recaps.
successful to all that.
I stopped
without
listening
the
to you
gap,
guys.
When's the Monog
What, you
reboot
have another
coming?
Snapchat you need to check, Var?
Nah, now I'm playing Mirror's Edge.
Okay, that's it.
Oh,
you gotta
I
beat
mean,
a
say
beta?
Undertale.
Yeah, dude, I got the closed beta.
It's weird
Wait,
that
are you
it's called a
serious?
closed beta
Oh, wow.
because it's not online.
Did you pre-order that game?
No, actually, Takuma got me a code for it.
Isn't that called a
Oh,
demo?
that's nice of him.
Why is it?
You
Why
didn't
did they
show
call it a
the
beta?
thing.
So we don't.
So how are you liking that so far? Like
Yeah, I was
how
about to
is
say, I
it?
share it as an NDA. Here's my detailed question: is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun. Pretty good.
Cool.
All right, well, everyone, welcome
Mirror's
to the-
Edge 1 is one of my favorite games ever, despite never
Same.
actually having played
Is
it.
it really?
Wow.
I know that. What?
I liked Mirror's Edge 1 as well. It was very fun. 2 hours
Mirror's
of
Edge
gameplay.
1 is one of my favorite games.
Man, Mirror's Edge,
Yep.
comment.
I played the demo like endless amounts of times.
The edge of a
like-
mirror.
I did too, but it turned out it was the whole game.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Mirror's Edge is like my favorite Bionicle game.
It has nothing to do with Bionicle, then.
Exactly.
know.
So
That's the problem.
Oh.
we can talk about stuff we like. Can we not do that anymore? Is that illegal on the
Keywords
podcast?
and
One
Zago.
thing you
That
like,
is-
Kahi.
Besides Mirror's Edge,
Like, just,
Well-
just one thing. Just be simple.
I like let's see,
Mirror's
what's something
Middle?
people wouldn't expect me to like?
I like sleeping. I like walking on the beach. I
No,
like
just one thing.
ice cream.
Long
I
walks.
like-
I like long walks on the beach. Yeah.
I like
Or,
Hero
hiking and
Factory.
stuff.
I like chocolate.
Before or after dinner, Kahi?
Chocolate!
Wait,
I
wait.
like silence.
Chocolate.
What?
It's beginning.
What is this episode?
This is
We're only
SpongeBob
25 minutes in and
No,
sorry.
okay.
This is like Undertale quality.
Vin's incentivizing.
I hope that like this might actually work out. A lot of people will be like, it can't be that bad, right? And they immediately sign up for Vessel to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing you a
There we go.
favor.
It's a good strategy,
Stupid.
Ben. I like that. No, you're
Because
good.
no one's watching it right now.
I'm glad
so
you
let
have-
me
Oh,
help
If that's
you.
the
with
case,
stuff
go
you
watch
Never
Mock
invest in
Spotlight.
attention.
It's terrible.
In fact, watch
Oh, I
all
don't
of our
need
stuff.
that.
It's
Thanks,
horrible.
Purple.
The irony of this conversation is just so good.
Watch all of
What
our
is
series
the
because
irony,
they're all
please?
excellent.
Excellently bad.
Our whole channel is really good, guys. I swear.
Yeah, I like everything we do.
Really?
I
I'm
like
kind of a fan.
everything.
I'm kind of a fan of our
do.
channel.
Including the stuff I do?
Well, I don't like you.
But what about the stuff I do?
I don't like you.
That doesn't answer.
I like
Love
the
him,
stuff
Var?
that you
Is that what
do,
you're trying to say?
and
Thank you, Ed.
my girlfriend really loves it. Maybe a bit too much, but you know, it's fun.
Whoa.
That means that X is gonna murder you. There can only be one.
No, she
My
like
girlfriend can
literally
only
sat
love
there
one
for
thing.
like an hour and just listened to LJ while I was playing
Oh
Destiny.
my goodness.
Ooh, boy.
And I thought LJ was in the room at some point because literally it
He was there.
was his voice.
LJ was there.
He's like, cracker, and I was like, oh, what? It was weird. It was fun.
I'm gonna come on over to Norway, say hi.
Wait.
Man, you said a lot of money. huh?
LJ's talking about Cracker. There's something going on here.
Yeah.
Please go check it out.
Oh yeah.
No one wants
some-
to hear someone talk about
It's
Cracker,
some
apparently.
excellent quality videos, you know.
Thank you, X. You're an excellent quality person.
Aw.
We gotta get you a
Excellent.
set.
Aw.
Lame.
LJXX.
Unlike your face.
I really like your face too, LJ.
Thanks, X.
You're lying,
I appreciate
X.
it.
Alright.
See,
Also, it
guys,
doesn't
I was
hide
like
don't
the
have
most
facial
vague
scarring.
joke ever.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. So,
Anyway.
I think you're just a joke.
Oh.
Oh snap!
what if I have eggs for breakfast? Then am I a yolk?
So anyway.
Did you have just eggs?
My God!
You didn't even get a pity laugh from Prpl.
Oh my God!
Man.
What is that?
LJ destroyed live on it.
I think I heard a baby start crying as soon as he finished that joke.
LJ.
No,
Hey, you know,
only,
I think LJ got better reception than Undertale did, though.
I only heard a cricket noise. I don't know about
Alright,
everybody
that's-
else. I heard a cricket.
It's okay, eggheads. That's all, yolks.
Okay, so anyway.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, I'll concede that was worse than Undertale.
This might go down as like one of the worst episodes we've ever.
We say that all the time.
I
You
know,
say
but this
that
one is
every
like
episode.
actively.
You realize,
We're actively
a lot of
hating on our own content. We're doing that the entire episode.
A lot of times we do episodes where like, we talk about some really big aspect of Bionicle or whatever, but the fact is a lot of people have expressed they like episodes where we just goof off and don't do anything.
I know, I was like that. I always love the episodes where you guys would just be yourselves instead of doing stuff that actually relates to Bionicle. Because it was way more entertaining.
You weren't here.
I always like the episodes where you shut up.
That's not gonna happen.
But Eljay,
I like
we can
the
mute
episodes
you on
when we're nice to
Discord.
each other.
Oh.
In that
But
case,
that
we're just
would
gonna
be
start
mean.
Reading online articles.
That would be censorship.
You're
Yeah.
right.
You want to censor me?
Hashtag
Yeah.
Civil War.
2 more weeks, guys. I'm really excited.
Dude, Civil War comes out when school ends. That's
MCU
gonna be
movie
awesome.
marathon.
Oh yeah, it does. Wait, when does
It's
it
2
come out?
weeks.
May 6th.
Oh wait, no.
coming out
I get out May
here
2nd,
before-
so.
Have
Yeah.
What kind of movies you guys seen lately? Anybody see Jungle Book? I'm gonna go see
I
Jungle
saw
Book. next
Iron
week.
Man
Yeah.
3
No.
as part of my MCU rewatch.
I saw Iron Man 1 yesterday. I'm doing all the 3 Iron Man films and the Captain America films and like the 2
I
Avengers.
gotta say, we've ranted against Iron Man 3 like ad nauseum over the years, so it's like it's kind of treading old ground. But that movie really isn't that bad.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
take
no,
away-
that's what I've been
if you
saying.
take away
I've
or
been saying it's not
alter
that
the
bad.
Mandarin twist to the point, not that it doesn't exist, but just that Aldrich Killian is a better villain, and Trevor wasn't played up for laughs, that movie instantly goes from like bad to pretty awesome. Like everything else is incredibly solid.
I wanna make sure I have this on record saying
Except
it in
for the kid.
recording. Because I don't know if I said in recording before. The main problem with Iron Man 3 and Thor 2 is that they were put into development before the Avengers. So Avengers comes out in 2012 and it's huge. People love it. It's like, I mean, people thought it was going to be a big movie, but it's like one of the first movies in a long while to break 1 billion since like Avatar. You know, it's Avatar, Titanic, and then Avengers. And Avengers is huge. And in Captain America, they take advantage of that, and when they make Captain America, they put all the Ever Universe characters in. But with Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3 and Thor 2, they didn't know if the universe was going to work out, so they don't add all the Ever characters into it. Thor 2 suffers from this. Thor 3 is not. Thor 3 has Hulk in it. Iron Man 3, if it had been enough time between Avengers, I feel would have had Bruce Banner and Black Widow in it. And I feel like that would have set up their relationship for the Avengers, you know, and done all that stuff, and it just didn't because it was put into development beforehand.
Iron Man 3 had Bruce Banner in it.
Yeah, it did.
I also
I thought it was going to be
Avengers.
like a buddy comedy of like Bruce Banner and Tony Stark, and they're like doing science stuff, and they're doing, you know, all that.
You mentioned their
build a
relationship
Hulkbuster.
between like Bruce Banner and Black Widow, but like, and how people thought that came out of left field in Age of Ultron. I actually thought they set it up nicely in Avengers 1. They had a lot of interaction that I didn't pick up on the first time I watched it. Like more so
Avengers 2,
pretty much everybody else.
yeah.
Besides,
Avengers 2 is very much a
Tony
sequel to
and-
Avengers 1. It really is.
The MCU is great, man. Even like the weaker films, they all like. I just love the web it weaves. I'm really looking forward to
That's
it.
a nice use of words. I really like that.
Yeah.
It was a Spider-Man reference. I'm saying nobody picked up.
You know what would have been kind of interesting if they'd done? Because I was watching Iron Man 1. What if they switched the villains for Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 1?
It would have certainly made more sense.
Like, right, like imagine like the first one is just a business rival, you know, or like, you know, or maybe even setting up the Mandarin or whatever. I mean, he's held by the 10 rings. So Iron Man 1, he just does against a business rival and that's it. And then like his friend and mentor's there and he's there in Iron Man 2. And in Iron Man 3, it's like, oh, I've been evil this entire time for this trilogy.
Yeah, Obadiah's like, you know, character arc was like so underdone.
Tony
It's like,
Stark was able to build this in a cave.
I
With a
liked
box
his
of
performance.
scraps.
Watching it again, I was like, this guy, I could have seen him as a good character in 1 and 2, and in 3 he turns out to be evil, and that's like a character arc that's been built among all 3 things.
Yeah,
you know?
the thing is like I didn't even like. All of a sudden he was like, oh yeah, I was like, I'm a good friend of Tony's, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm gonna kill you, Tony, and you're like, where did this come from?
Right,
there is
it's
no,
like,
like,
because you don't
development.
get to see the 10 or so years where he's just his mentor and
Yeah,
just
it's just
helping
like-
him out after his dad died.
Yeah,
you know?
it's never,
You don't get
it
to see
never
that.
showed. It never showed the frustration of like how Tony's dad like gave it to his son instead of him. It's like you obviously wanted the place, and then it's always like, oh, it's going to Tony Stark, and Tony Stark is like, you know, congratulated for it all, and he's like super jealous and everything. That's never really shown at all. It's like shown in like a couple lines,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden he's evil,
with, like, movies,
and it's
you don't
just
have
like,
a lot
oh,
of time.
and then he died. So yeah.
Yeah,
And then died.
Ironmonger is probably the worst part of Iron Man 1, I feel. I think it's the most underutilized, like... It's not bad, but it's like, out of all the strong things in that movie, Ironmonger comes off the weakest.
I'm actually with you on this idea. I think that would have been great. Just do a flip
I liked him
ability.
because he's. I mean, just keep in mind that entire big robot there existed physically while they filmed that. It was very hard to film.
Oh.
Wait, did they actually do that?
They
in
actually
practical?
made one, and there was. I watched like behind
That's cool.
scenes thing for a really long time, and they put a lot of work into that guy. So it's a shame.
They put a lot of
He
work
wasn't
into
in
that
it.
movie in general.
Favreau and Whedon are wanting to come back to Marvel, and
Favreau's already
kinda
back.
excited.
He's producing Infinity War. They can announce that.
yeah, he does. And you know what? You know what would be great? You know what I really would like to see? Joss Whedon's
Whedon
Spider-Man's
involved in
Homecoming.
anything. Oh,
Come on, Joss
I
Whedon.
wouldn't.
Joss
No.
Whedon is perfect for Spider-Man.
Nah.
I'm done with
No, he's
Whedon,
not.
man. I'm not
Yeah.
drinking
He's
the Whedon
completely perfect.
Kool-Aid.
No,
The
thank
thing
you.
he does best,
No,
the thing he does
no,
best
no,
is
no,
like
no.
high school,
Joss
witty high
Whedon-
school kids. He does the
Joss
stuff
Whedon
with
would be
Buffy.
okay for Peter Parker.
No, he'd be okay for Spider-Man too. Spider-Man, like all Spider-Man's quips, they perfectly fit Joss Whedon. Even if you think they're
I
out of
can
character
write
for other
quips,
people,
too.
sure. But
You
Spider-Man,
can write
out of all
quips,
the
but they're
characters,
like yolks or whatever the heck you said earlier. It's like
Wow.
nobody pays
Wow.
you any mind.
Ham and cheese.
Thanks, Meso.
Joss Whedon should just do Firefly. That's what I want him to do.
Yeah.
yeah, he's doing his
Yes,
Firefly spin-off. That's what he should do.
please.
Are you into Firefly X?
I very much like Firefly. That's
TTV
how I
talks
met-
about Firefly. Let's do it. Us four.
We should do it finally. Now that Meso's actually watched all of it.
Even though I've only
about
watched like
time.
two or three episodes.
Finish it.
Just
What?
Nathan Fillion's fantastic.
What? I thought you were talking about Meso still.
No.
a lot of my
Hey.
clanmates from Destiny hadn't heard of Nathan Fillion before the game, and they thought that his character in that game was very annoying. And I just came to the conclusion that you guys haven't watched Firefly, and they're like, watch, and they're like, and I'm like, you don't know, you haven't seen Firefly, and so they watched
Isn't,
Firefly and they liked it.
Isn't Gina Torres in, is that how you say her name? Isn't she in Destiny as well? Isn't she one of the people?
Yes, there's a lot
She
of
is.
characters from Firefly in Destiny. That was the
whole
point
group-
I was gonna make, but I forgot midway through.
The Firefly group work closely together on pretty much everything.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, it's really
cool.
cool.
So that's friendship
Bishop,
goals.
Bishop was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Yes, he was, Kahi. Yes, he was. Have you caught up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I have not.
You should.
that's your
It's
problem.
ending soon.
Is it ending? Oh, like the season or the show?
The show.
No, well, the show got confirmed for season 4, but after that it will probably end. The season is.
Yeah, I think it'll probably reach syndication and then like it'll probably.
I don't see how much they can keep upping the ante with like a TV budget.
Are they making more
Should add
Jessica
dragons.
Jones? Does
Dragons
anyone
make
know?
everything
Yeah, they
better.
are. Well, they
As far as I
plan to
know,
make
yeah.
more.
Because that's the only Marvel series or comic series that I've ever seen. I really liked it. It was the only one that
Oh,
really
you didn't see
caught my
Daredevil?
attention. Nope, didn't catch
Daredevil
my
is so
attention.
good.
Daredevil is a
Daredevil.
masterpiece. You gotta see Daredevil. Daredevil's like, I'm so bitter. Like, by my own design of being a scrub and not watching it, I missed out on like both TTV talks about Daredevil, so I never got. To,
I've
like,
checked
gush
out
about
all the
Daredevil.
series.
Wow,
I just
Meso.
It is my favorite MCU thing. It is so good. Love that show.
Yeah,
Your face is so good.
I would say it was my favorite, but it's very up. It's very close up there. Like
Yeah, it
Jessica,
is.
Jessica Jones is probably my favorite, to be honest.
I feel
still
like
haven't
Jessica
seen
Jones is more of a fun show. It's more fun than Daredevil was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Daredevil
Really?
still
use the word
I
fun.
I don't know.
I think Daredevil.
I'm thinking about the first
Yeah.
episode.
Themes.
When the elevator closes, I'm like,
mean,
that's not. I don't know.
sure,
That's fun.
See, it's
And also,
like
there's a guy
yeah.
like the Purple Man is like the creepiest villain ever.
But he's not purple though. That's what bothered me.
Yeah, but He is purple, but
I'm purple.
He wasn't purple at all.
Yeah,
he
you're
was
creepy.
He was flesh colored.
Not as creepy as you.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not. Comedy masters, all of you guys. You guys,
The mangosteen man.
can you imagine like people like us because they think we're funny?
Viper, the purple mangosteen man.
I liked you guys because you were
That
funny.
sounds like an unholy alliance that was spawned out of the underworld. Purple dragon,
Because it
purple
was.
mango
Escaped
man.
in chapter book 3. Call back.
Oh my gosh, Meso.
Alright.
You try so.
No, let's not go there.
So far.
Do we want to talk about something recently been going on the message boards?
Yeah.
like what?
I would like
Do
to.
it.
Okay.
So,
I'm still
you're
not a mod
admittedly more,
yet.
you're admittedly more familiar with this situation than me. So. You
Yeah,
take
the
the floor.
situation has been contained. However,
Yeah.
for a time there was this thing going around. The so bad it's a good trend. And
Yes.
I'm not gonna get into details on the situation, but a lot of people started making a bunch of mocks that were trash, and
Wow.
a lot of people started joining in. It became a fad.
Who are you to say whose mocks are trash or not?
Yeah, that's my job.
Eljay.
A rational human being. Okay, these mocks were
Unopinionated.
deliberately. They were supposed. I mean, no, they were supposed to look bad. They were intentionally designed to look bad. They were based off of a younger member's mocks, which a lot of people did not like, and it was just a bunch of jumbles of pieces, random letters in the title of the topic. And a lot of people are saying, this is great. Wow, that's a masterpiece. It intentionally was supposed to look horrible, but everyone was going, wow, that's so good. And then it became a fad. And that's a trend we've encountered before, where something
ain't
is so
new.
bad,
It's not a new concept.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's not a new
so
concept of the
frustrating.
internet.
Well, I mean, the whole quote, it's so bad it's good, has been around for as long as I can remember.
I know, but that thing where like you intentionally try and make it bad, and you crowd the form, like the subform.
Yeah, I know. Don't you
Well,
hate it? Like when someone uses your worst take for an audio for a video? So bad it's good.
That's
know,
literally
it's
nothing
poor.
to do with this.
I'm saying
If it makes you feel any better, you made the video. Just from that, like you alone sold that video.
I think Zeros had a lot to do with it too, but yeah,
Yeah. No, okay,
Audio
here's the
quality
thing.
is
The reason why I want to say that is that I want to like bring up something. So bad it's good. Usually it's terrible, but there are times when it's really funny. And I can see why people will do that, because sometimes that thing of it being so bad that it's really funny, that is really funny. A lot of the times. And the Civil War video is an example of that. I think the big thing that comes into play is that, like, a lot of times this original joke, whenever people start parodying it, it's so easy to parody something that's bad because it's bad. It takes no effort to do. And so what happens is now you get all these copycats who are like, well, this is funny. If I do it again, it'll still be funny, right? And that's where these fads kind of start, and that's how they keep perpetuating. So I guess I want to draw the line. It's not that... Because some people will be like, oh, well, you guys have done this before. Sometimes it is funny. You've seen The Room, right? That movie? Sometimes it is really funny. It's not like
The
just
thing is,
taken away from that entirely.
I don't necessarily agree with your analogy, because with that, Ven chose it because of the irony of the situation and your line.
That's what So Bad It's Good is. It's irony. That's
But
why
it's
it's funny.
also
It's because
the-
it's
the lack-
ironically funny.
It's the lack of self-awareness, too, that makes it funny.
Or sometimes it is the self-awareness that makes it funny.
Yeah, well, I guess it's execution at that rate.
Like,
It
for-
really
for
is.
The
Yeah,
Room,
that's what I'm
Like
trying to get at.
This
wait.
quote-unquote trend, it's I personally find it really, really stupid. I hate it when people do this. They make something as a parody of something or to mock someone else. It's like, wow, this is so bad, but look at this masterpiece. And then a bunch of other people join, and it's like, wow, that's really good. We gave that other
That's
guy
what I
a bunch
find
of
most
flack,
irritating on
Yeah,
like a
I
forum or a
agree.
message boards with creative content. Where people are trying to get noticed and like make stuff, especially for Bionicle, a theme which is like defined by its community. people like post these great things in the creative forums and they get a couple posts, but then someone posts this so bad it's a good thing, and you have the same people come in and post like the exact same message. 8 out of 8, it's so great. This thing is so awesome. Make more.
This is so
and
great.
over and over and over the
This
same
is so
joke.
great.
And
It
it's like
grates cheese.
Eventually, when will it stop being funny? That's like how many times did you say the same
it's like
thing?
another
Doing funny to
Soul-like.
begin
Why is your
with.
Viper making noises in the background? What the heck is going on?
I said it's so great. It grates cheese.
Okay.
Like,
You just sound like
cheese.
you're going in the background.
Which is perfect because that's what they kind of sound like.
Yeah. But that just annoys me.
My point is, it's not a funny joke. Posting something bad and then having like 10, 20 people say how great it is, like that's not funny. It's the same stuff.
I feel like there's with all of these trends, it always starts off with like the one person. The one person will do something, and that's kind of new, and it's like, all right, well, it's like, oh, it's funny because it's bad. Or
And
some
then the
people don't even
copycats.
think it's funny. But then all the copycats come in because they're like, everybody wants to be in on the joke. And that's
Everybody
what this
wants to try to be funny. Everyone
Right,
wants
and-
attention.
And this is a cheap way to be funny. Honestly, it's to copy something that's bad and then have everybody be like, oh yeah, 10 out of 10 IGN.
Well,
All these
you-
comments feed into this like self-perpetuating thing of like, oh, I'm funny because I'm copying this person who's obviously
Yeah,
funny.
you
It's like
see-
it's like the evolution of a meme. When it becomes too
Nice
bad.
meme.
Yeah, you see a lot of that
Face
when
is a meme.
someone makes a really bad movie and is like, oh man, it's supposed to be bad. And it's like, well, no, you're just too embarrassed
Like
to
the
admit that you were serious about the topic and the movie.
Well,
mean,
I
it's
wouldn't
completely
always say that
different to
because
what you're saying.
Achievement
it's basically
Hunter.
people copying each other and then trying to put their own spin on it. It's basically meme culture at this point.
Right. No, I mean, okay. Basically, I saw this movie. Achievement Hunter did this. Like, they watched this movie called Thanks Slaying or something. It's like a horror movie about a turkey, and it's obviously made to be bad. Like, the turkey's a puppet, and the guy is like, he dresses up in a turkey suit, and it's obviously like made to be bad. It's so bad, it's pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's part of the thing. And like, going forward, that's the kind of thing where like, all right, that thing is kind of, I feel like that movie was funny, but if a whole bunch of movies came out there like that, I'm like, okay, then now it's no longer a thing anymore. Now you're running
it's
this
not
joke
funny
into the
anymore.
ground.
It's like, I feel like
It was funny
comedy,
once.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of comedy movies like nowadays do that. It's like things like Bridesmaids or like some of the even then it's like these comedy movies they see the comedy movies like, man, that was funny, let's do our own version of that. So
Adam Sandler.
these like
Yeah,
you just
copying
get
Adam
these like,
Sandler, every Adam Sandler movie, I feel, is almost the exact same movie.
yeah, it's like they copy off each other and you're like, let me guess, that's gonna happen. Yep, that's gonna happen, because it's just so predictable, because people like know which jokes are considered as funny in quotes, and I mean fart and poop joke.
What?
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, never mind. Like fart jokes and burp jokes and sick jokes, just disgusting gag jokes, which everyone thinks is apparently funny. I don't think it's
gag
Like
funny
middle
at
school
all.
boy humor.
Yeah, it's literally like child humor.
Juvenile
Boy
humor is
Huh?
what you should say.
It's like, don't get me wrong, it's funny when it's done right, but it's copied so often and just put in there randomly just to get a laugh out of you. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do in humour. It's like they just randomly input in to just try and get a cheap laugh or try and make you laugh. And
You're
it just
totally
doesn't
right.
work.
Yeah. Well, it's all about like the different levels of humor in comedy and what you find funny. Some people try to appeal to like the lowest common denominator of people just to get like that instant gratification, but other people try to like up the ante for humor, and it's like it's all perspective
Yeah.
then.
I mean, like, let's be fair, right? The lowest common denominator works because it works. Like,
Yeah.
you can hate it, but there are a lot of people that will watch that, and a lot of people will find that funny more than some of the higher brow humor. And this is coming from the people that open up our podcast by screaming Mardi Gras into the mic. We're not like, let's not pretend that we're bastions of highbrow comedy here,
we're not
okay?
exempt always.
We're not exempt from like doing stupid stuff just to reach this common denominator of like running jokes
Especially
in the
you,
ground.
Kahi. You do stupid stuff all the time.
Every time you
Well, I don't know
talk.
about
At least he
you,
didn't
but
do
I always-
Undertale.
I was just about to say that. Thanks, man. I'm
But at
fist
least he
bumping
did.
you from across the internet.
At least we did something. Unlike Kahi.
Oh, Var, are you offended? I'm sorry.
What else happened to the call?
I
It like
think
turned into a
everyone
choir of
provides
demonic
excellent
sounds.
content.
Are you offended? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I hurt your Whittle series.
Wow.
Who are you talking to? I don't even know.
I think he's talking to you.
Oh.
He's talking to
Are you
Kahi.
talking to me?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
guess I'm
talking to
offended
me?
then.
Offended. Alright.
Offended.
So,
Wow.
Okay, so what can we do about this? Can we
Well,
just tell
that's
people
the
get
tricky
funny,
thing.
get
There
good
isn't
at
a
comedy?
thing to do. Oh, really?
Right. I mean, like,
I don't think it's even a matter of get good at comedy. I honestly just think, I see we recognize when things are a trend because like this started and it was fairly routine. There was even like this entire project centered around it, which I wanted to close immediately before I was like, no, let me handle it, and never handled it. But
Wow. Throwing that shade.
well, at least I handle some things.
yeah,
Like the after show, right? What happened to
I
that?
think
Where's
honestly,
that?
Case.
I think these joke mocks, they're fairly easily identifiable. There's only one guy where you'd be like, huh, maybe he's actually trying. But
Yeah,
they're
it's like
really
it's always
easy
hard to like
recognize.
actually make the call. Like, is this intentional or not? That's impossible to do.
Or maybe we're making a bigger deal out of something that really doesn't matter in the end.
No,
Your
it's
face.
It's
Nah,
called
the
being on the podcast, Var. We argue about what colors are. All right, let's not like be like,
Yeah,
hey,
not
maybe we
audio
shouldn't argue
quality
about
is
stuff that doesn't
poor.
matter. We do it all the time. Don't worry.
Plus, I said this does matter like more than the average forum issue. It's a thing that I've seen around for years.
Which was the latest topic that actually did this? Out of curiosity. When was that
think it was-
posted?
It hasn't been around for a while. It fizzled out.
Right.
It's
It's
the
already
concept.
a week late.
Yeah, but
No,
it's the concept we're
concept.
talking about. We've
Yeah.
seen this for years. Like back on BZP, this was a routine thing.
Yeah.
Like on the message board.
Curse you, Greg. What's it? Bionicle Adventure
Bionicle
comics. Like all these
comics.
all
yeah.
these like things that come out of like
I think this
one
is
joke, and
A
then
very
you know,
dumb thing
spawns
to be
out.
upset over.
I think
It's not being accepted. It's just kind of like being. I guess the thing is like some people aren't
issue,
aware
right?
of it. They aren't aware of how it appears to people outside of their joke because
Some people
they have,
aren't aware they're not funny. That's surprising.
I'm
And
just
this
saying,
is
yeah,
like,
that
your
is
audience
surprising.
might
like
benefit
attention
from
and gets like more
from their own
attention than
in the future.
legitimate projects and stuff.
I don't think that's the case at all. I'm pretty sure a lot of more legitimate projects on our boards have gotten way more attention than that stupid letter topic. I'm pretty sure I only saw like the same 4 people commenting in that topic.
I'm pretty sure Vars is trying to downplay it so it doesn't look like he ignored something big in the board, so he said he was going to take care of it.
Yeah.
Either way. Yeah. It's interesting.
I think.
that we needed something to discuss.
I think we didn't even need to talk about it.
I think.
Wow,
would you
Var,
rather
some
talk
people
about?
This is the
talking.
stealthiest episode ever. Episode 192 or 3, I forget. But man, we're everyone's feelings are
192 and a
hurt.
half.
Roasting everybody around here.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was on a TTV Talks about online friends.
Yeah, I'd be able to join in on that one this time.
Well, online
do it.
friends in quotes friends.
We're friends.
I guess this is
Let's
yeah.
get this started then. Hey, Eljay, where's BioCrap? Hey, Meso, when are you gonna do something useful? Hey, Kahi, when are you gonna stop talking? Hey.
Not now.
Anyway.
Awkward silence.
Keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
you want me to keep going? Okay. Hey, Viper, when are you gonna stop complaining all the time?
Ever complain?
Hey, X, when are you gonna, like, actually show up to more things?
I
else
don't
is
know,
here?
Just call me, dude.
Hey, Prpl, when are you gonna actually, like, stop being so freaking cool?
Aw, thank you, Ben. When
You're
will
welcome.
you stop being cool?
Hey, Ben, when are
thank
you gonna stop
When
kissing
will you
Purple's
stop being
foot?
so cool?
I like that so bad. Wow.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm
To
complaining.
be fair,
Let me
he only
step
just
back.
started, Viper.
Yeah.
Ben's not a nice person. What's going on?
Oh, I think it's
For the
pretty
sake of the
nice, but
We must
I lost
that
it.
easily
I
won over,
haven't
huh,
had my
Prpl?
coffee.
Man,
It's not a good
You
morning.
must get a lot of politician calls, Prpl. It's like you're.
I know,
so
it's like,
swayed.
hey, you're a great person. Will you vote for me? Well, I think you're a great person too. I'll tell
I
you.
never answer my phone.
We must keep our friendship
gosh.
intact, guys. We gotta prep for Brick Fair. Hashtag
Yeah,
yeah.
brick fair without purple. Brick fair without purple.
Brick Fair, 1v1v IRL. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
We'll
let's
do it.
Is
We
there
will do it.
rust on
Record
Brick
it. I
Fair?
want to see.
I'll bring my step ladder so I can face you.
Yeah. You know what? I'll handicap myself and wear my mask.
Oh, so you admit it's restricting or something.
Yeah, for you guys, for your benefit. So that way we can fight.
Because otherwise...
Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the TTV podcast.
To end the
That's the end of
episode.
this video.
podcast.
Who said I couldn't?
Can I
Us.
can I ask
No,
something?
you didn't.
To be fair, no one
What
ever
is it,
said
X?
that you couldn't.
When was the emoticon for me added to
Emoticon.
the boards? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, we got a new we got some new emoticons. Did we talk
And
about
it's
that?
me, dude. It's
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're there.
thing. That's so
A large amount of
neat.
thanks goes towards Var and Ven for getting
What do
all
you mean
that
VAR
stuff
and
done.
Then VAR did like one thing.
Well, Var helped like
go.
import all
It was
the
a
emoticons into the
collaborative
system.
thing, but Vid, I thank you for the designs.
But Ven did design a lot of them. They look great, except well, all of them look great except for the Zat inspired ones. I feel like they're
No,
I've
the
stood
Zat
against
inspired
them
ones
from
are
day
fine,
one.
Greatest
I'm like they
ones ever
mess with
made.
the style. They
Okay.
don't look good.
They are the
I think the
best.
main offender. We need a better sunglasses emoticon. I don't like that sunglasses.
No, we do
We
not
need a
need
purple one.
sunglasses emoticon that is golden.
It's not golden. Oh, what's
I
wrong
love
with
these
you?
emotes. They are my favorite board update in ages. I love them so.
What is wrong with you? I think the fact that you like them means that they're bad.
Is there an emo emoticon?
That's
'Cause
proof
I
that
think
they're
it
bad.
should
Is
be
that
me.
Meso likes them so much.
Meso likes them so much because they're so bad.
So
So
bad, it's
it's
good.
I love
Oh,
their swagger.
boy.
They've got style.
Swagger.
They got
Sure, you know about Swagger, mini Justin Bieber.
I sure do. This just
4 years
proves how
ago.
old you are, Meso. It's actually swag, not swagger.
Oh, my mistake.
Shouldn't waste your breath.
My mistake.
Yeah, the extra
Yeah,
Hello. Get with the
that
times.
makes you like not cool.
Whoa.
Oh
That's
wow.
nothing. That's
Quality
nothing new.
roast going on
It's like,
here.
oh no, the nerds that run the Bionicle podcast aren't cool. What?
Yeah,
I
guys,
really like our
spoiler alert,
character-based
we're not
emotes.
cool. I'm sorry.
I love how Eljay's emote is called like mask. Not even Eljay.
Just mask.
That's great.
It's because it replaced the mask emote. That was
That's
just
right.
the doctor's mask.
I
love
guess
it.
you could say I masked it.
I love
Can I have
it.
an
Get
emo?
out.
I just like, even X is done. Okay, so we're breaking up. And we're done.
Yeah. You've done it now.
So bad it's good, am I right?
Hey.
Oh my god.
Just like this episode, which we should end.
Okay.
I know,
Just
right?
like Undertale. No, I'm done.
Well, actually, Undertale is ending, so.
Should that be the title of this episode? So bad it's Undertale.
Actually, Undertale is doing the best out of all the other Vessel series. If you go look at the numbers, you're like,
Wow.
yeah, like I'm really gonna.
I mean,
I don't
it
even
is.
have
The only
access to
other
the
Vessel
numbers.
series is the After Show, which hasn't had an episode in a while. So,
Oh, I wonder whose
Where
fault
is
that
so
is.
there literally is no competition.
Well, yeah, because
best and
it's
the worst.
absolutely crushing, yo.
For now, may as well wrap up this episode of the TTV podcast. It's been real. Next week, get hype. We're going to be talking about Graphic Novel 2, which will hopefully finally shed some light on some questionable plot elements from G2 so far. I look forward to the answers that we may or may not receive. But until then, thanks for watching. Check out the message boards at board.ttvpodcast.com and follow us on Vessel at vessel.com/the TTV channel for 1 week early access to all of our content. Thanks for watching once again. I'm Meso.
You're Barterin.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Venom.
I'm Viper.
I'm the execs.
And I'm Purple Dragon.
Farewell, everybody.